We are so screwed!
Somebody help me, please.
Like Halo, Gears of War has always been a very iconic exclusive for the Xbox console since its first game released in 2006. Since then, we have seen 4 Gears of War sequels that have been released, and with Gears of War 4 on the way. But if someone today were to play the first Gears of War, they would notice its graphical difference when compared to the other Gears of Wars and other Unreal Engine games. Nowadays, we have been seeing old games being remade with modern controls and the resolution being upscaled as well as frame rate being boosted, usually up to 60 FPS. Following up from the Master Chief Collection, Microsoft announced that they would polish up Gears of War 1. Microsoft gave the job to Video Game Studios with the Coalition.
It's go time, baby.
In Gears of War, if you didn't know, you play as military tough guy Marcus Phoenix. You are pardoned from prison to go and fight the underground locusts in a war that looks like the human race will be wiped off the earth if something big doesn't happen soon. As linear as the story may be, it's built on a strong narrative that only really gets shown in its sequels. The first game's story is really only the groundwork for the later sequels to come, as the ending leaves on a cliffhanger.
Alright, enough. Let's get this done and get out of here before the krill come back.
I heard that.
Oh yeah!
Let's start off with the positives. The game looks absolutely amazing. Textures and models look like they have a lot of work put into them. The cutscenes also have been redone with the original voice lines recorded in 2006. The game looks even better in 1080p quality. The original only went up to 1080i on the Xbox 360. And multiplayer is still the way I remember it. Fun, and makes me want to come back for more.
Come on! Let's do this. Okay, we can't take a chance with the resonator. Cole, Baird, you two stay here and guard the merchandise. Radio you when it's all clear.
Unfortunately, these are the only things the game has to offer. You would expect a remaster to run at a solid 60 frames per second, but it looks like they wanted to keep the remaster to the original as close as possible. Or they put so much new things in the game that it has to run at 30 frames per second. Fortunately, this only affects single player. Multiplayer runs at a steady 60 frames per second. Possibly the worst thing to come out of this remake is the AI. You would think they would at least touch the AI to make them smarter than the AI from 2006, but it looks like they kept the same code from the original.
Great.
You okay?
Yeah. Baird, we ran into a problem. You and Cole are gonna have to find an alternate route.
Roger that. We're moving.
We'll see you there.
Well, there's a bunch of assholes with guns up here, and they're trying to kill us. Bear it out.
Oh shit! Here they come!
Although there are a lot of problems with the remaster, at its core it's a game filled with detail and for better or for worse kept to its original. Gears of War fans will have a good and nostalgic time playing through this game a second time or for their first. The Coalition have done a wonderful job with updating the graphics and cinematics of the game. The people who worked on this game really made it look like they care about the Gears of War series and its first installment. With this remaster, people wonder if this means that Gears of War 2 will get the same amount of polish as this one has. And if they do, I'll definitely be waiting in line for it.